Hello, I'm back. And what the fuck? Like, the decline button is real. No, that's my video. I was just watching it. How do I get back to that? Yeah, I don't know who the fuck that is. Okay, where were we?
Here they are, you guys. I give you one
Before
of the
we
greatest
rudely interrupt.
Judy Blue has ever made ever. This is the double button boot cut, you guys, and it gives you the most beautiful shape you
or how you decide to run your race. When you spend energy and time and effort blaming other people and it's your race, and that brings to that. Now, another thing that I've learned along the way is that everybody intentional with it. Now, another thing that I've learned in more than 50 years is you're waiting on everything around you to change. But guess what? Everything around you is going to change when you change. Your growth builds your character, but your growth also exposes the intent of other people around you. Guys, I don't want to sound like some super knowledgeable guru, right? But it took me 50 years to learn what I'm going to share with you in this quick video. And really, these are the things that helped me go from a poor child, poor teenager, poor adult to having a 7-figure net worth today. The first thing is this: your income has little to do with your outcomes. See, just because you make a lot of money, it doesn't mean that you have a lot of money. Because if you don't manage the money that you have, you won't have it. I know people that make 6 figures every year, but they're living paycheck to paycheck. And then I know people that don't make hardly any money every year, but they always seem to have money. See, the amount that you bring in doesn't mean as much as you think it does, because it's not about what you bring in, it's about what you spend. It's not about what you earn, it's about what you decide to burn based on your habits. See, everything that we have and get in this world while we're alive, all those things are simply passing through our hands. And so our job is to manage everything that passes through our hands. This includes money. This includes people. This includes time. Anything that passes through our hands when we're here on this earth, our job is to manage it well. And at some point, when we're talking about money, we want to manage it so well that we have some of it to pass along to the people behind us, the next generation. Hey, I manage my money so well, here's $500,000 for you to use. Here's $1 million for you to do something with, right? That's the goal, and that's really the purpose, to be good stewards over our finances, good stewards over our life. So please remember this principle. Anything in life that you mismanage, you're going to lose it, no matter what it is, whether it's your health, your time, your friends, your relationship, your job, no matter what it is. If you don't manage it properly, you won't have it. The second thing that I've learned over the last 50 plus years is that everybody has a gift. Everybody is born with some type of purpose and gift or talent or an assignment that they're supposed to deliver to the people of the world. And oftentimes your gift or your talent or your purpose or your assignment, oftentimes that's not singing and dancing or being an athlete. It could be those things, but it could be all different types of things that we don't think about. And all of us are here for a reason. There's a purpose why you exist on this planet. And when you find out the purpose or whatever your assignment or gift is that you're supposed to deliver to the people of the world, you're going to move different. You're going to be more confident. You're going to smile different. You're going to interact with people differently. You're going to look different. You're going to wake up different. You're going to go to bed different. And see, your real wealth is somewhere inside of your gift. It's somewhere inside of your purpose, your talent, your assignment on the planet. And you know, passions are cool, and people always say, I want to pursue my passion. But passion is for you. Your purpose and your gift and your talent and your assignment, that is for other people to enjoy. Your assignment and your gift is to benefit others. And here's the kicker. When you're working in your assignment and you're working in your purpose and you're fulfilling and utilizing your gift to help other people and to bring value to other people through your purpose, that's where your real wealth is going to come from, whether it's wealth in money or not in money. And that takes me to another thing that I've learned and I've realized over 50 years is that real wealth is not just money. You can be wealthy in all different types of areas of life. You can be wealthy in a family. You can be wealthy in time. You can be wealthy in love. You can be wealthy in generosity. You can be wealthy in wisdom and common sense, right? You can be wealthy in some type of talent that you have. There's all different types of wealth. Wealth is just not measured by how much money you have, right? Money is not everything. Money is a nice tool. It's a tool, but it's not everything. There's more important things in this life than just money. And you don't have to have a lot of money to enjoy a lot of life. Being smart with money, bro, is knowing that money's not the most important thing. And money is not the only measure of wealth. Now, another thing that I've learned over the last 50 years is this. You're going to make more money in your lifetime if you deliver more value to more people. Look, you help 100 people, great. You're going to make a nice living, perhaps, right? But if you help 100 million people, you're going to make a fortune. Think bigger and deliver more value to more people. If you're watching this video and you've been wondering for a lot of your life, how can I make more money? How can I build more wealth? Here's the key. Take your gift or your assignment or your purpose for being on the planet. Take that and deliver it to 500 million people.
Want to get paid today? Say, the Earn and Act gets you paid as you work.
Types of jobs that I work.
You can get up to $100 a day, no interest, no mandatory fees.
Take that and deliver it to 500 million people worldwide. Figure out a way to take that gift and that purpose and that assignment and deliver it to as many people as possible. If you can do that, you'll have wealth, not just from all the money, but from actually helping a lot of people and delivering your purpose and your gift and your assignment to the people of the world. Now, another thing that I learned over 50 years is don't waste time. Time is precious, right? The older you get, the faster time goes by.
That's right.
Part of that is because your spirit somehow understands and knows that your time is running out and mortality is closing in on you the older you get. So things go by quicker, or time feels like it goes by faster. So take your time more serious. It's precious. It's very important. And sometimes we kind of blow off our time and we don't think about it until time starts running out, or when we can somehow sense that time is running short. Learn how to value that time when you believe you have plenty of it. But here's the kicker. We never know how much time we have on this planet. So use it wisely and be intentional with it. Now, another thing that I've learned in more than 50 years is dealing with people is really hard. Listen, I believe that one of the most important things we can do is love other people. But listen, loving other people is one of the hardest things you can do. And I think that's why we're supposed to love other people, because it's very difficult. It may be the hardest thing you will ever do in your life, right? If you ever wonder why the manager on your job makes more money than you make on the job, it's because the manager has to deal with the people. And they've got to get everybody on board. But I'm a landlord, a property owner, and I rent property out to people. And one of the absolute hardest things to do, the hardest part, is dealing with the people. It's nothing to fix a toilet. It's nothing to change a lock. Those things are easy. But just imagine having to look a single mom with 3 children, look her in the eye and tell her, look, you're behind on your rent for 3 or 4 months. This may not be the place for you. Let's see what we can do about transitioning you out of this property and into another property, right? That's a hard conversation to have. So if you can learn to deal with people in a way that's helpful for people, and it's kind and it's generous and all that, that's a skill that will help you greatly in almost everything you do, right? If you agree with that, guys, and you know that dealing with people is difficult, the most difficult thing you'll do, drop me a comment below and give me sort of a high five and let me know that you can relate to that. Now, another thing that I've learned along the way is that everybody has barriers in life. Everybody has these obstacles, and everybody has these things that are hard to overcome for them. Everybody struggles with some things. plural, more than one. Nobody's perfect. Everybody has problems. I don't care if you're super rich or you're super poor. You still got problems. They may be different problems. You're not alone in whatever struggle that you're going through. There's other people going through a similar struggle as you, right? Some people are born with a whole lot of money. Some people are born with no money. Some people are born with two parents, mother and father, lovey-dovey household. Some people are born in a bathroom alone and in foster care from day one and adopt.
Hello, hello. Hey, what's going on, yo? You coming? Or mom's? Okay, you know where it's at, right? You don't. 3107. I know that's the build. You remember the building though, right? Okay, 2222. I see you. Call me when you outside. I got you. All right. Damn, should I ask? One more second, broadcast world. I'm sorry. That shit's still. It seems like it's charging slow. So sorry. I know it's always the good shit, right? Let's get back to the good shit. Where were we? Oh, right there. Now, let's carry on with the rest.
But run your race, and that brings me to another thing that I've learned in 50 years. And that is, you can't blame other people or other circumstances for how you decide to run your race. When you spend energy and time and effort blaming other people and circumstances around you and things you can't control, that's a loser strategy. Taking accountability and personal responsibility, those are your superpower. Because if you don't take responsibility about your race that you're running and you decided to run and you chose to run, when you don't take responsibility for that, you end up weak. You end up powerless. You end up helpless.
I think I'm too bold. They think I'm on a different place of life.
Everything around you is going to change when you change. Personal responsibility is your superpower. Not taking personal responsibility is your kryptonite, your weakness. We can recognize the struggles of things around us and the struggles of people and the circumstances that present themselves in life. We can look at all those things and recognize them, but don't put the blame on them. Look, what happens to you in your life is up to you. What happens to you in your life is your responsibility. It's not a popular thing to say nowadays, because nowadays a lot of people are looking to point the finger other places and other circumstances.
Except for at themselves.
Inflation. The price of everything is going up. Wages are stagnant. The president did this. The city council did that. My mother raised me this way. My father didn't give me this when I was little. And as a teenager, I didn't have that when I was little. And I grew up in this situation. I grew up in that situation.
Every time you're saying something,
everybody starts at a different place.
Facts.
Everybody has an opportunity, though,
to make
decisions.
There you go.
Make choices.
They make decisions to be thumbs.
The way they choose to run the race. Slow down, speed up, go fast, go slow, get this education, don't get that education. Yeah, you're living in this situation, but how do you pull yourself out? Listen, we all have issues. We all have barriers. We all have problems. We all have obstacles. But the energy that you spend blaming other people and looking around to see whose fault it is energy you could have spent on
doing something positive to make yourself productive. Facts. Same way you sitting there going crazy on the next one. Facts.
That you cannot concern
That's why I tell you, they
what you see other people doing and what you see other people
not just saying shit, talking
shit. You don't know the story behind their glory. You don't know the pain behind their
Even when they older, they too young to
never know the
understand.
issues behind their tissues.
Weak-ass.
So I've learned that when you see other people winning, cheer them on.
Surrounded
Because
by 'em.
when they're winning, it means it's a win for
Now,
humanity.
in my
When
house,
they're losing, it's a
now
loss
everybody,
for humanity.
there you go.
We're all human.
Everybody
There's
gotta
enough
suffer.
success out here for everybody. There's enough wealth and joy,
I'm sorry, y'all.
fun times, good times, and
It's like,
winning
I really
out
couldn't
here
put this shit
for
no more
everybody.
perfect.
So I've just over the years developed a more abundant mindset. Ultimately, what I pour into your cup is going to ultimately drip over to my cup. And so there's plenty out here for all of us. Another thing I want to share with you guys, and I just thought about it, but I want to share this with you. Everybody is not going to be interested in your success. The people who you thought would be on your side on the way up the mountain may not be by your side on the way up the mountain. They may be still back in the valley trying to pull you back down the valley with them. Or they may not be supporting you the way you thought they would be supporting you. When you start winning with money or winning with life, some people who you thought were going to show up, they won't show up. They won't congratulate. They won't give you a good word. And they won't even go as far as to break your shit down. They won't tell you good job. There are people that are around you right now who are secretly hoping and wishing
that you fail. Thank you.
Say it like that,
and smile right in my fucking face.
Your growth builds your
all
character,
these motherfuckers
but your
around
growth also exposes the intent of other people around you.
Go.
People come into your life and they leave out of your life. And all of them don't have good intentions. This could be lifelong friends. This could be co-workers. This could be close relatives. Look, don't think that just because you grew up with somebody, you grew up with this cousin of yours, and you've been knowing them since you could even talk, don't think that they're automatically, just because you guys have been close for 30 or 40, 50 years, they're going to be on your side and pushing you and encouraging you and helping you. That's not how it works. So listen, I just want to share some things that I've picked up and learned along the way about life and about money over the last 50 years. If you found value in this information, do me a small favor and just share it with somebody who you know. Maybe you got a network of people that you talk to and deal with, some friends, or maybe some young people, some older people, whoever. Share this information with somebody you know by copying the link and sending this video to them. And don't forget to smash the like button below. And check out this video right here where I talk about 9 life goals that you got to stop chasing after age 40. Until the next video, peace. Wolverine. Let's go.
And then I got another. Always got some. One second, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm doing a combination of things. Trying to pull it together. Uh-oh. Is that one finally off the phone watching doing that shit? Or is it somebody who actually cares? And now it's 2. One of the many things that makes me nervous about broadcasting. Because I always encounter the craziness in between the positivity. Oh, and one is gone. And I would assume the one left is the one I'm talking about. But, of course, I wouldn't know. I have to say something. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. Coming right back. Hello, hello. You outside? Okay, I'm coming to the door right now. I knew it. 2 seconds. I keep on allowing. I'm tired. You don't give a fuck. You just here using me, bro. Like, please, get the fuck on. I need you to leave. I've been saying that shit for years now. Like, I'm literally telling you. Whatever the fuck your mama is late as fuck telling you, that's on y'all. Like, I need you to get the fuck up out my face. That country shit, I cannot get jiggy with it. I really can't. Took me all this time to fucking learn and figure it out from the ones that I did have that came from down here. You want shit to be simple, be simple. I'm not putting that against every motherfucker from down here. But y'all definitely have a fucking type. And you are that type. Fuck away from me. Go back and do what the fuck you always do. Being a bum. And lying to the people that actually give a fuck. Don't nobody else give a fuck about you. As much as it pains me to fucking really acknowledge that, at this point, I'm starting not to give a fuck. It's true, because you keep making it true. Shit's stupid. Reese Pop. I hear you. What you doing? Hee hee. That sweet baby. You have to take care of her. She a year and a half old. Like, at what point does she become your baby suddenly? Other than whatever side bitch. Keep on making you feel something. Shit makes sense. I see what the fuck they move, the way they move with us, so on and so forth. I'm not gonna sit here and act like it's just suddenly so different of times that bomb ass motherfuckers are really gonna sit there and tell you how the fuck life is supposed to work. Yeah, that's not how shit work. Just being a bum nigga. Like right now. Right back in my shit. Opening everything right the fuck back up. This is me starting it back so I can go ahead and get y'all more of this. I'm telling you, but I'm at that point to where I'm a grown ass woman talking about the dude I'm supposed to be with. Can't even say the man or whatever. And this is the way I'm speaking on it. I can't say enough. Matter of fact, who was that? R. Kelly? There's this song. When a woman fed up. Yeah, that's R. Kelly. I can hear his voice now. Even though he was doing stuff, he was doing it in the open, but he was doing stuff. Everybody got their places. I am not for or against none of that shit. Don't touch my babies. I have my own history that I had to deal with, live through, and so on. Still to that's just a whole nother person on this earth, whatever. But his music, yeah, that nigga music was true. Even though it's definitely quite a few songs where he was sitting there singing about the crazy, but nonetheless. But nonetheless. Oh, look at the video.
Hey, how's it going? Chris Pratt here. Look, I know this is totally out of the blue, but would you stop and pray with me real quick?
Okay. I was about to hit skip, but yeah.
Lord, it says in Matthew chapter 18, verse 20, that when 2 or 3 are gathered in your name, there you will be. Jesus, we invite you into this moment right now. Fill our hearts with your Holy Spirit, with your forgiving, loving grace, God. We invite you to teach us to live the way you want us to live. Give us gratitude in every moment, God, so that we may be a light for you. Pray in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Join me in more prayer on hallowed. God bless you.
Aww, I got you, but you really, that was genuine though.
The feeling of being
subtly
disrespected.
I know you got paid, but that prayer was definitely
individuals in their life, whether it's their romantic partner, whether it's a colleague at work, whether it's someone else that they interact with. And so many people have seen this in some of the questions. A lot of people will listen to this and they'll relate to the feeling of being subtly disrespected on a recurring basis by individuals in their life, whether it's their romantic partner, whether it's a colleague at work, whether it's someone else that they interact with. And so many people have seen this in some of the questions I get sent in. I'm keen to understand how to deal with someone that is disrespecting you. You know, because I guess there's a train of thought that would say when they disrespect you, you kind of argue and engage and try and shout them down and try and win. But if you
versus living the same fucking life I've been living, like, who the fuck are you?
What do you recommend that they do?
Who are you different from any other bitch?
So if it's my partner, so I'm married, I have a husband.
But the one I'm supposed to be able to love and respect.
Where I feel disrespected because I care so deeply about that relationship,
right,
and the integrity of that relationship,
right, which I see is is non-existent. But
I might argue it, not to argue, but because I want to keep a good, healthy relationship.
There you fucking go. But a dumb bitch gonna keep trying to argue for ego.
So it's again,
it's not. We don't have that. We don't even have that. Like, so what am I fucking doing? No, stand on mine, just like they stand on theirs.
This is why. So for me, that takes hierarchy. Who your partner is, we talked about that before. Bar none, that is really such a crux of how well you're gonna do in life. They're either gonna raise you up or they're gonna sink you down.
Nala!
I will do my best not to be belligerent when I'm having that discussion.
Right.
Now, everybody else falls to the side for me. Because I understand the value of being with a person, and you're with that person 90% of the time, and that's an investment in that relationship. But aside from everybody else, mostly everybody else, I can let it go. I always look at, are you worth my time and energy? I'm busy. So do I need to stop, and do I need to address you?
Okay, so let's play out a scenario.
Okay.
And in this scenario, I'm going to make us peers. So we work together. Right, we work together in a call center. This is actually something that happened to me when I was in the early sort of phase of my career where I was working in call centers. So I was like answering phones and doing that kind of thing and selling things on the phone, etc. And I remember being sat next to someone who was like subtly disrespecting me all the time. And at this point in my life, I wasn't.
That's the part, and then that happened, and then the disrespect is when I watch it. Then the disrespect is when I watch it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm tired. So tired.
Real deep belief.
Fuck what you talking about, bitch. Fuck you. Like, for real. Fuck you. I'm still on that song. Now, let me learn something productive for me, since I can't do it with you.
Because
what's wrong with you?
You're often powerless at work to do anything about it.
Oh my gosh, that's important. All right. This is it. And I won't mess it up no more. I'm sorry.
Disrespecting you. You know, because I guess there's a train of thought
shit make a fucking difference.
When they disrespect you, you kind of argue and engage and try and shout them down and try and win. But if you are being subtly disrespected in your own life by someone, what do you recommend that they do?
Okay, who is it? So if it's my partner, so I'm married, I have a husband. He's another special agent. If he does something where I feel disrespected because I care so deeply about that relationship, and the integrity of that relationship,
but we so far past all that shit, like, for real.
Argue, but because I want to keep a good, healthy relationship.
And we're past all
that. In a relationship, you also let a lot of things go, right? So it's again, what am I willing to let go? What's, I don't want to say silly, but what's like really not important? Where, like, hey, I want to address this with you, and this is why. So for me, that takes hierarchy. Who your partner is, we talked about that before. Bar none. That is really such a crux of how well you're going to do in life. They're either going to raise you up or they're going to sink you down. So that matters. I will do my best not to be belligerent when I'm having that discussion, right? Now, everybody else falls to the side for me. Because I understand the value of being with a person, and you're with that person 90% of the time, and that's an investment in that relationship. But aside from everybody else, mostly everybody else, I can let it go. I always look at, are you worth my time and energy? I'm busy.
Ain't it simple? I'm busy.
So do I need to stop?
Plain and simple.
And do I need to address you?
Right.
Okay, so
it's clearly not relevant.
Okay.
And in this scenario, I'm going to make us peers. So we work together, right? We work together in a call center. This is actually something that happened to me when I was in the early sort of phase of my career where I was working in call centers. So I was like answering phones and doing that kind of thing and selling things on the phone, etc. And I remember being sat next to someone who was like subtly disrespecting me all the time. And at this point in my life, I wasn't in any position of authority to do anything about it. It's funny because that one instance has completely shaped my leadership perspective and my real deep belief that I have a responsibility as the founder of the company or CEO to go in search of and clamp out all disrespect in an organization that is happening beneath me, because you're often powerless at work to do anything about it. And I felt that I couldn't stop this lady that sat next to me disrespecting me because it was her boss. So now that I have the responsibility, it's a big thing for me that if we don't play ourselves and dickheads.
And make sure,
there's actually a recent example where
because you're a decent human.
In our business for a total of
where they just don't fucking get it.
A couple of hours. And actually, in my previous company, there was a guy that walked in during
stupid as fuck trying to assert themselves.
Walked off.
Somebody who don't deserve
both middle fingers up after his initiation. Initiation, we basically asked them questions, asked them what they're into, who they are. Both middle fingers up and walked off. So last time anyone saw him in the building. And it's because it was a sign of a character issue that would lead to further disrespect.
Yep.
So if I'm sat next to you at work, Effie, we're colleagues, and you come in the morning and I go,
oh, good morning.
First time you've been on time, and then you do some work and I go, not bad considering your standard, and then you're in a meeting and you're talking and I just interrupt you.
It's rude as fuck.
You submit a piece of work and I look at it and I turn my nose up, and you hear me talking shit about you behind your back.
Yeah, being a piece of shit.
Work and how you are and your delivery.
And then when I say
how
something,
are you going to deal with that situation?
Right.
So I would deal with a specific
I would tell you, just like I do with anybody else.
I would pick a moment where I have tangible facts, and I would say, can I speak to you for a moment?
Yep.
Okay, so we're in a group. We're all on the calls in my call center.
I'm not going to do it in front of other people.
Okay, fine. So this is what happens. This is not.
Did you do this?
No.
Again, I wonder who all the fucking time they pay attention to anything involved in my life.
I've disrespected you for a while, and then I tell
they want to pick a fight, or when they want to see what the fuck I got going on.
You know what? You could have done that better. You didn't close that properly.
I wish I had a real
next time
relationship.
you do a call,
instead of giving it up with some fake ass shit.
And I'll take the call off you. Just tell them that your colleague was on there, and I carry on with my day.
Okay.
What are you going to do in that
More
moment?
aggression. Because
I'm
I'm
not doing
honest.
anything. But it also depends, because you said I didn't do anything. I was trying to feed myself.
Sneaking behind a motherfucker back trying to
I think
benefit.
part of it is I was very young and I didn't have the tools to address that situation. The problem is the situation made coming to work a misery.
Yeah.
And this version of myself, irrespective of my financial situation, would have. And even today, okay, I have money, I have security, but I'm still playing at a certain level where there's disrespect potential. I actually have a really good example that I could never share as someone that
I mean, trust, I'm in that situation, so I understand exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
And they were basically threatened by me because for a variety of reasons.
But there you go. Like, it ain't just one.
And I chose a moment when I heard that they had just disrespected me within a short period of time.
Yep.
And I walked
you can go and approach.
In front of a group of people.
Like, huh?
And I said to them, I heard what you did out there in the hallway when I wasn't there. And in the future, if you want to say something to me,
say that shit to me.
You said it to my face. And
facts. Don't be no fuck.
And it's crazy what happened.
He's turned up. Bet you he turned up, acted like it was a you.
Individual.
Or did he get? Oh, he got weak because you approached him.
I left the room.
There you go.
And then
I'm like, it's only one of the two.
But I think that's okay too.
The super weeks will get tough.
I think
the regular weeks will sit there and acknowledge, oh wow,
you can do it. Now, the fact that you did it in front of people, but what you did that was smart, is you were able to speak, as upset as you were able to speak and articulate yourself clearly. And it had just happened. And you were able to say what just specifically happened here.
That's the
difference, because sometimes it's like, I feel like you treated me this way, or I think you did this, or it seems like that. Those are very ambiguous. So if you're going to confront someone, if you did it smart way. You picked a specific moment. You said specifically, out in the hallway, you just did this.
I still can't believe that bitch said it. Said, what the fuck? I get the kids. Like,
that's why I also
you don't have a clue of how much money I spent today alone or anything. You don't know because every time I get something for the kids, like you're asking this because you want to steal this shit so you can eat it and be like, oh, I give them something. And grab bullshit like this and eat the majority of it, just like this. And then we'll talk shit still.
Let it burn, so you understand.
Like you doing shit for everybody else. And ain't nobody else doing shit just because you don't know about it.
And it's interesting because police,
even though my shit been running for all this time.
they flagged.
But okay.
You know, I had
In between all your fucking spats and bitch fits, my shit keep running.
I inherited a case. You know,
it's like this, keep turning the fucking lights on and shit. Ain't nobody paying these fucking bills. Not even the motherfucker who keeps saying to everybody else they paying all this shit. But if I pull up my receipts, we will see it's not happening. And I still have the receipt of exactly how much he paid because I had to pay. And then even when I don't, it's my fucking account. I can pull up all the receipts and where they come from. Stupid shit, man. What, yo? If it's not important, please leave me alone. Now I know for a fact. What's the matter? Obviously something is the matter. I know that. I need peace. And you're threatening on top of non-peaceful. I really do not need you in here. Not just one. I do not need you in here.
So I'm watching this happen.
Okay, that's nice. I don't need you in here. Now take that however you want to, but like I mean it on all levels. And then but you're still here. Don't come back here bothering me. You're still here. Don't come bothering me. I'm saying, bro, you don't even know what the fuck because I know you go through these moments so many times. And I keep telling you about these fucking cameras. You're not listening. I know what the fuck you about after all these years. Please, for your sake, leave me the fuck alone, bro. That's nice. I heard all what you said on top of the fact that you ain't hear how you was sounding. What I should have did was I should have sent that. But what I need you to do is leave me the fuck alone, bro. Thank you. I'm really not. You're welcome. My motherfucking shit talking shit. The fuck wrong with you? Going your shit out there in the parking lot that you didn't have to fuck the white bitch for, like you said. Don't come at me after. Same fuck nigga shit. Every fucking time. I'm telling you, you need to get the fuck on. Something is wrong with your brain and she clearly did not raise you. Go the fuck on. Stop fucking antagonizing me. For real. You're already in my shit. Because you have to be here. Not because of my kids. Because you are fucking bum by choice. Leave me alone. How many times somebody got to tell you to get the fuck out of their goddamn house and they keep on with the same shit? Now all my shit fucked up. I can't enjoy shit. Come in here. I'm just gonna call him and tell him I'm tired. I'm tired. I'm beyond tired. And I'm tired of talking about how fucking tired I am. I will make this shit a whole huge fucking deal tonight at this point. I'm tired of the fucking constant disrespect and everything I keep hearing. It's supposed to be about me whenever a motherfucker in they feelings. But you in my nah, I'm good. You one of them sick people. You literally feeding off your own lies. Do not keep fucking with me. Enjoy the space. Whatever the fuck is going on that you've been out there doing, do that shit. Other than waiting on me to be asleep.
After his initiation, we basically ask them questions, ask them what they're into, who they are.
I'd love to say I can't make no promises at this point. I probably can. I'm so sick of this fuck nigga shit.
It was a sign of a character issue that would lead to further disrespect. So if I'm sat next to you at work